Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Time to wrap up the Shadow of the Mad King lab builds for all weights guide. If it's your first time watching this, I went through all the viable builds for farming the labyrinth for trick or treat bags to earn gold from selling them. I started with light armor professions, then medium armor professions, and now we end up with heavy armor ones. Please like the video and sub to the channel if you're new, and follow me on Twitch if you enjoy watching streams. I have to announce that all of you are invited to my Halloween community event. It'll start tomorrow at 5 PM UTC. It's already on the Guild Wars 2 calendar. There will be fashion contests and the theme will be spooky Halloween outfit. So make sure to get your spookiest fashion and come compete for gem codes and community chests. I'll also do lab runs on NA server and EU server, and I'll be streaming the event on Twitch. So make sure to come hang out. I'll also give away gem codes and skins to viewers. I want to thank ArenaNet for sponsoring me, and hopefully I'll be doing this every year on Halloween. Now let's get back to the video. The lab farm builds are used to tag mobs around this area while moving from place to place in a big squad, and our whole focus is being fast and dealing as much AoE as possible while not dealing much damage and one-shotting things. We have to let other people tag mobs too, and they should do the same for us. And lastly, we gotta spread boons to our allies so it would count as kills for us whenever they kill something. Cause of Guild Wars 2 PvE system, whenever you give boons, you share the credit to the kills. All that in mind, you're gonna be using the same sigils and runes or something similar to it. I know Rune of Speed is expensive right now because a lot of people are using it. So you can use Rune of the Sun Tower instead, Sigil of Fire, Geomancy and Hydromancy, and Relic of Speed. We're gonna start with what's considered the easiest lab farm build and what a lot of people run all the time, the Boon Herald. As you can hear, I said easiest, not most profitable. Due to how Herald skills work, they keep on pulsing boons to allies when you have the skills activated, and if you do it right, you don't have to worry about your energy falling off even when using your skills. You have a lot of boon application from this build, and we will be running short bow for the long range auto attack spam and mace axe for more AoE when we open doors. All of this sounds perfect, right? But this build has a big weakness. Most people gonna be running it and you'll just be cancelling each other's boons. You won't get zero loot, but you'll get less than using other builds like Scrapper or Thief, Harbinger, Scourge even. Since Herald don't really have unique boons to give with this passive gameplay compared to others. I give this build an A tier since it's just brainless to run, and you can get around 500 bags per hour running it. Next we have one of my favorite builds, the Firebrand tag build. I already covered this in a separate video, but I'll just mention it here. As always, we'll be running the same gear and relic and runes and sigils. This whole build is mixed between giving boons by just pressing buttons and also tagging mobs with our bow. The Firebrand book skills can do everything from giving boons to AoE damage fields, and more importantly, it has unique buffs to give to our allies for more tagging potential, like the Ashes of the Just buff that acts like thief venoms. A really fun build that will make you enjoy the long boring grind of lab farming, and whatever action you'll do, you'll be tagging your allies and mobs around you. I give this build an S tier. Lastly, we got the Warrior. Sadly, this is probably the worst profession to run on this farm, because all the warrior weapons are so bad at tagging mobs. Even the niche ones like Bow Berserker isn't good. So yeah, don't run this build. You can literally run anything else and make more profit. But if you just wanna play warrior, you can use Staff Warrior. That'll have some decent AoE and boon distribution. And we're gonna run a mix of shouts and banners to tag our allies with boons. This is all you can do on warrior for this type of builds. I also went with the BLADESWORN from End of Dragons because it gives alacrity and it's still bad and clunky to use. I give this build C tier. Thank you guys for watching. I wanted to finish the guide videos even when most of you already are running the lab with other builds. I'll make sure to put them all in one place for the future, and if there's a huge change, I'll let you know. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.